Welcome to this Wall Yin practice, where we will use a wall and a cushion or rolled blanket to help support our practice. Our meditative focus will be our heart, both physically and spiritually. Make sure you have a space near a wall, your cushion or rolled blanket, comfortable clothing, and some water nearby. Pause here if necessary to be fully prepared for your practice. We will begin our practice with wall butterfly and meditation. Come to sit sideways next to the wall. Roll your shoulders up and back and place your palms on the floor beside you. Swivel as you swing your legs up the wall and lie down gently. Now try to snuggle your bum towards the wall a little more here and bring your feet together, letting your heels slide down as low as you can. And allow your knees to open as wide as is comfortable. Place one hand on your heart and one on your belly. And begin to find stillness. Bring attention to the stillness of your body. Feel and follow your breath, noticing its natural rhythm. Bring awareness to your physical heart space, sending your breath and awareness to this space for a few breath cycles. Now move your attention slightly to the right of your breastbone, to your spiritual heart. Breathe into the space as you listen for what you desire to receive from your practice today. Bring this intention with you throughout your practice as you take a deep breath and release it with a sigh. We will now transition into wall caterpillar. Allow your legs to straighten up the wall. If you find it difficult to keep your legs straight, wiggle a little further away from the wall. A cushion under your sacrum is a wonderful option here. Allow your arms to fall straight out, parallel to the wall. This is a very restorative position and lovely when you've been on your feet all day. Begin to find stillness as we hold here for 4 minutes. Allow a sense of deep release to arise within. Allow your heart to feel open and receptive as you send breath to your heart space. Listen to your heart, allowing any messages to arise and land in your body. Take a deep inhale and release it with a sigh. Another deep inhale and release it with a sigh. We will now transition into Wall Happy Baby. Begin to bend both knees as you slide your feet down the wall. Begin by allowing your feet to land hip distance apart, and then adjust wider if that is available for you. If your hips have lifted from the floor, you can adjust further from the wall so that your sacrum rests on the floor. Or place your cushion or rolled blanket under your sacrum. Allow your arms to fall in a V formation, fingertips facing the wall. Our focus is in our hip sockets, so as long as you feel sensation here, you are doing the pose. Begin to find stillness. We will hold here for 3 minutes. Send your breath to your heart space and be present in this moment. We will now transition into a traditional happy baby by grabbing onto your feet or the back of your thighs and pulling your knees toward the floor. We will hold here for 1 minute. Send your breath to your heart space, noticing even the space between your breaths. Great, now allow your legs to straighten against the wall. Wiggle and move around, however that feels for you, as we prepare for wall straddle. Allow your legs to straighten up the wall. If you're particularly flexible, you will need a lot of space here for this one. Begin to allow gravity to draw your legs apart. As your feet slide down the wall, go only until you feel sensation. A bolster or blanket under your thighs here if the sensation feels too intense. And allow your arms to fall out to the sides. We will hold here for 3 minutes. Drop into your heart space here as you choose to be present for yourself in this moment. Allow a sense of release and peace to arise within as you breathe into your heart space. Now, using your arms, push your legs together. Move and wiggle here to help move any stuck energy. Now we will prepare for Wall Swan. We will begin with our right side. Begin with both legs straight against the wall. And bring your right ankle to rest above your left knee. Flex your right foot in order to protect your knee. And begin to slowly bend your straight leg sliding your foot down the wall. Seeing if you can get your left foot aligned to your left knee. You may need to slide your bum away from the wall here if you want your sacrum to rest flat on the floor. Option to place a bolster or rolled blanket between your chest and thigh. We will hold here for 3 minutes. Bringing your attention to your spiritual heart space, slightly to the right of your breastbone. Breathe into this space, allowing a sense of acceptance and compassion to arise. Keeping your awareness on your breath in this moment. Take a deep breath. Release it with a sigh. We will now release by coming into a reclining twist, by lowering the legs and hips to the left, to the floor, while keeping our upper body where it is. You can spread your arms wide here to anchor your shoulders, finding a comfortable twist. With the top of your left foot against the wall, allow your right knee to stay closer to your chest. We will hold here for 3 minutes. Breathe silently into your heart space and listen and see what messages arrive. Now return your legs to a straight position against the wall and shake them out here for a moment. Any way that feels natural to you. Now we will prepare for wall swan on the opposite side for our left side. Beginning with both legs straight, bring your left ankle to rest above your right knee. Flex your left foot in order to protect your knee. And begin to slowly bend your leg, sliding your foot down the wall. Seeing if you can get your right foot aligned to your right knee. Again, you may slide your bum away from the wall here if you want your sacrum to rest flat on the floor, with an option to place a bolster or rolled blanket between your chest and your thigh. We will hold here for 3 minutes. Bring your attention to your spiritual heart space, allowing a sense of openness and willingness to love more, to arise within you. Breathe into this space. Take a deep breath, release it with a sigh. We will now release by coming into our reclining twist, by lowering the legs and hips to the right, to the floor, while keeping our upper body where it is. You can spread your arms wide here to anchor your shoulders, finding a comfortable twist. With the top of your right foot against the wall, allowing your left knee to stay closer to your chest. We will hold here for 3 minutes. Breathe silently into your heart space and listen and see what messages arrive. Great. Now return your legs to a straight position against the wall. Shake them out here for a moment as we prepare to position into our last pose. Our last pose will be Wall Sphinx. To come into this pose, roll onto your belly. Bend your knees and scoot yourself back to the wall so that your knees are close to the wall and your shins are resting against the wall. You can rest your elbows on a bolster here if you desire, or simply rest on your forearms. We will hold here for 3 minutes. Breathe into your heart space and be present to your breath and to yourself, just as you are. Notice your breath and even the spaces between your breaths as you settle into stillness. Take a deep inhale and release it with a sigh. Slowly and mindfully roll onto your side and come into a seated position, leaning against the wall. Close your eyes and look inward for a moment, noticing any sensations that arise. Drop once more into your energetic and physical heart space and listen while your heart speaks. What do you want to take away from your practice today? Maybe it's openness, more acceptance, or the willingness to love more fully. Take a moment here to thank yourself for your practice today. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle your wrists and your ankles. And take time to stretch here in any way that feels natural to you. I want to send gratitude your way for practicing with me today. Leave a comment below sharing your heartfelt message. Love and light sent your way. Namaste. Also, if you like my leggings today, I'll leave a link in the description below with a connection to my Etsy. Hello, this is LaDonna, and I wanted to thank you for watching this yoga flow today. And to take a moment to let you know that my hope is that this flow served to help you find balance and inspiration and brought more yoga into your life. Subscribe today if you want yoga and meditation to be a growing part of who you desire to be. Namaste.